Welcome back, dear students. Let us uncover the Unit 2 of our course on human psychology and international relations. In this unit, students, we are trying to look at the nature and scope of human psychology and international relations. The outcomes of the course, you will be able to describe the nature of psychology as a discipline and explain its scope in studying individual and collective behavior in international relations. You will be able to identify and analyze the intersections between psychology, international relations, highlighting how psychological insights contribute to the theories of diplomacy, global affairs, negotiation, conflict resolution. Further, you will be able to evaluate the relevance and limitations of applying psychological approaches to explaining state behavior, leadership dynamics, and international decision making. So while we go ahead with the course, I want you to focus onto the nature of psychology and international relations. So while psychology studies behavior and mental processes, international relations studies interactions among states and global actors. Psychology explains motives, emotions, perceptions, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, whereas IR tends to understand the challenges rational actor models create with biases and emotions. Further, integration of human behavior into global politics is the final goal that the course attempts to thrive at. Scope of psychology and international relations. So, at an individual level, we try and look at the leader decision making process. How does this process happen at the time of stress? What are certain biases that a leader takes in while making decisions for important stakeholders? At the group level, we try and look at nationalism, propaganda, collective identity as important constructs. Conflict and peace, they formulate important part of the curriculum, looking at the major dangers, terrorism, trust building, mediation as important factors. International cooperation, how do we look at negotiation and barriers to trust? And finally, public opinion, how media gets influenced, how global crisis gets created, and how they can also be resolved. Further, applications in global politics, whereby we try and understand war and security dilemmas, why a war happens, what are the implications, and how security plays a role in it, negotiation strategies and diplomacy, how conflict resolution has to be taken up, addressing collective trauma and nationalism. So, concept of national identity, feeling of a nationalist, the collective trauma that a state goes through, designing peace processes and conflict resolution strategies, enhancing cooperation on climate change and migration as imperative spaces. So, while we conclude and understand the course, it is going to help us in enriching the understanding of IR because psychology as a lens is used, explaining decision making, emotions, and identity as important constructs that intersect in both the disciplines, further, offering tools for peace building and cooperation, and supporting empirical research and case studies in the area. So thank you, students. We look forward towards the building of the course and making this course a successful gain for all of you. Thank you.